want to go, Biafra wants to go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Have 5 of your states in this country. Lead by example. Leave those shops of yours, leave those buildings of yours. Go back to your state and start developing it, if you are serious. Develop your state, develop your political system. Stand today and get people in the House of Representatives who would hear your voice and see if every Nigerian will not let you go. What benefit are you to us? You only leech on us in this country. We from the northern Nigeria can boldly say we have gained something from the southwestern part of Nigeria and the south-south. We collectively, Dangote today is established in northern middle belt of this country in Kogi State, and it's also established in Lagos. That is mutual benefit. When it comes to political movement, we from the north unite. Even when Tinubu's people did not vote him, the northerners vote until Tinubu could find himself in power today. We allow the people from the north, from the south, to come to our state and invest freely. We allow them for growth. Of course, we do have conflicts once in a while, but the fact and the statistics of reality is here. Come and see them all over our places. Doing fine, doing well, establishing themselves, houses, schools, and all that. People from the southwest. We provide food. We provide food. We are the leaders in terms of agriculture in this nation. We provide food and we take it to the west. And the south, majority of the food that's consumed in this nation comes from north. I want to ask a question. What is you people's benefit? What is it about you that if you go today, we're going to miss? What is it about you we're going to miss? Is it your importation business that involves so much exploitation? Is that what a Hausa man cannot do or a Yoruba man cannot do? I want to ask you a question. Do you have oil? You don't. It is the South and the Niger Delta area that have oil. And they don't even give us headache like the way you do. They cooperate with us. They do everything with us. What is you people's problem? What you talk about because your resources. What resources do you have? You've been leeching off of everyone. If the Yorubas are talking, if the Niger Deltas are talking, yes, we can hear, but not you guys. What do you have to offer to Nigeria that we cannot offer ourselves? Okay, let's say we feed this country, yes, because of our flat lands, because of our agricultural prowess. You decide, okay, we'll stop feeding, we are going to feed the rest of the country. Can you do that? Can you, for example, do what the Yorubas are doing? Can you give us what the Yorubas are giving us? What are you giving us except what destroys our economy, which is importation? What are you giving us? So what's actually your pride? What is it? Because you have not found somebody who tells you the truth. What is your pride in this country? What is your pride? The fact that you leech off other people? The fact that we allow you to buy lands in our areas? Allow you to establish businesses that you grow out of it? And yet you're even too afraid to go back to your states. And yet you keep making noise every single day. If you are proud of who you are, start making your move now. Start making your move now. It's not about just disturbing everybody with noise and making fun up and down the place. See, it's about to go down. It's getting more serious every day. It's getting more serious every day. If you think you're going to creep up into the division of this country, we've gotten to know who you guys truly are. We're going to deal with it. We might not be able to deal with America fully, but you see those ones at home. You are an assignment we have put in our front.
My people, listen well. You've seen the video of that lady trending. That was the video. The northern lady angrily attacked the Igbo people. She said, Igbos don't contribute to Nigeria. Igbos only import goods and destroy the economy. Igbos should quickly leave their shops, lands, and businesses for the sake of that they are calling for secession. Igbos should go back to their states and develop them. Igbos are divisive, seeking to secede. Her words are loud, full of anger and threatening. But today, we will break down every single claim. We will expose the lies and teach the truth about Igbo contribution to Nigeria. And this video is just like a reply to her. I believe, before I continue, the lady, should I say she's myopic in reasoning? Somebody needs to correct her. Yeah, and that is what we are here to do. It is not about speaking tones of grammar. No. It is about saying the truth. Her construction was short-sighted. Now, let me start with her anger. What her anger tells. Notice that her anger. Nobody shouts like this about people who are useless. Her anger shows you the people she is trying to attack are not useless. The truth is, Igbos are the backbone of Nigeria's commerce, the market, the trade, and the industry. So, if Igbos were truly useless, no one would spend minutes frightening them online. No state will panic if Igbo traders left. No market will collapse in their absence. So the anger actually confirms the value of Igbos. You understand? You can't just get angry for nothing or get angry at something that is useless. She claimed Igbo people only do importation. That according to her, the importation destroys the economy. Let's be clear. Commerce and trade. 70% of Nigeria's import-export retail chain is Igbo run. The electronics, the motor parts, the fashion, the construction, equipment, the Igbos run it. That is the fact. When we talk about transportation and logistics, many bus parks, cargo companies, spare parts logistics are Igbo driven. When you talk about real estate, Abuja, Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Jos, who build estates and shops? More of Igbo people. When you talk about now, taxes, because she is myopic, she doesn't understand anything. She doesn't understand what she was saying. Now, if you talk about the taxes, because it's like her education did not get close to that area. Igbos pay some of the highest business taxes in Nigeria, in case you don't know. And we pay to the states from where she eats. We pay taxes in those states. Now, when you talk about skilled professionals, engineers, mechanics, construction experts, and tech innovators, Igbo people fill the gap that Nigeria cannot fill itself. So the real question should be, what does the North give that Igbo people cannot match? The answer is clear. Nothing. Nothing can beat Igbo resilience. Nothing can beat our industry and innovation. Now let's get to the point where her boasts is louder. The area of food and agriculture. She said the North feeds Nigeria. True, they grow food. They not grow food. But agriculture needs markets, buyers, transport, and organization. Who runs the largest markets in Nigeria? Answer me. Who are the people you see in most markets, dominating most markets? Now, without Igbo market systems, the farmers will have food but no buyers. Food cannot reach consumers. Distribution collapses. Who move your tomato from the north to east? It's still Igbos that come to move them. So even food production depends on Igbo commerce. You're talking about they are only into importation, buying. We are into buying and selling. Without our commerce, you cannot sell your food. And, you know, the North complains they produce the food, but they ignore the malnutrition and insecurity in their region. She doesn't remember. You produce the food, we give you food. We buy the food. But why are your people impoverished, malnourished? Yet you produce the food. Let's be honest. Feeding Nigeria is not enough if your people are starving. That is why I said, you just spewed some myopic statement that you don't understand. She said, Igbos should quickly leave and develop their states. But let us go back to history. In 1967, Igbos tried to leave Nigeria and they indeed left. The Nigerian government fought war to force Igbos back. Until 1970, 1969, and in 70, Igbos rejoined again. By force, not willingly. And even after Biafra, we were not allowed autonomy. If Igbo were useless, why did you fight so hard to bring them back, to keep them, to make them part of Nigeria? Young girl, get sense. And if Igbo eventually secede, because she's talking about we should pack and go. If we succeed, it does not mean we will vanish in every part of the world. No. Look at Niger Republic, for example. Igbo live there and they are respected in Niger Republic. Niger Republic are like Hausa people, but the difference is that they were colonized by French and they are another country. Igbos are there. Our trade there is affecting their economy and they appreciate us. And by the way, you said one Nigeria, you won us back through the war. And we are not strangers in this country for now. We are not strangers. We are still citizens. And no one can treat us like strangers legally. And we know our rights until we leave. And we will not live at your own direction or your specification whatsoever. You are just talking and talking. And if we want to live, it is our desire. What you said cannot stop our having in mind that we want to live. Now let's go to the oil and gas contribution. I heard her say Niger Delta this, Niger Delta that, Yoruba this, Yoruba that. She said we have no oil. That is false. Igbo states are part of Nigeria's oil producing region. Yes, okay, Imo and Abia, Anambra, they are part of oil producing region. You could say their contribution is small. Not small, but when compared to others, but it is not small. It is part of what sustains Nigeria. And if we are to live with those quantity, it can serve our southeast region. So Igbo states are part of oil producing region. Part of what comes in from Igbo land sustains the north. Now, when you come to, because I said her reasoning was myopic. When you talk about the highest concentration of LNG gas in West Africa, it is Imo State. Anambra State's own is untapped. Enugu, just a kick on the floor. Gas will start. You saw it in the video. Highest concentration. There was a federal government project during Buhari's time. Pipes were run from Igbo land, taken to Europe, passed through Algeria, passed through northern Nigeria to Europe. A deal was struck. Billions changed hands. That revenue came to Nigeria. It benefits Nigeria. And most especially, even the northern states. Buhari was building railways with our money. Meanwhile, we were left out. And you were not still permitted to cry foul. May God have mercy on you. So asking what do the Igbos give? For me, it's a childish and baseless question. It's a childish and baseless question. Now, she said the North allows Igbos to buy land and establish businesses. Hey, this girl needs to learn. We don't need permission. We are citizens of Nigeria for now. We have rights under the Constitution. The truth is, Igbo build their businesses with hard work, not charity. It is not the government of northern states that gives us money to trade, even though we are in the north. Everything we use in the north, the rent, the buildings, whatsoever, we pay for them. And northern state benefits from our investment. They tax us, and we also benefit from our own ingenuity. So what are we saying? You know, I heard a lot of people online, oh, this lady is tough. Oh, she said, she did not say anything. All of what she said, she was speaking English without understanding. There is no base in what she said. She said, who's going to deal with it? He said, you are an assignment, our assignment. For me, that is an intimidation and the government should be notified. That is a threat of violence. According to her, they fear America, but they are threatening people in their fellow country. That is projection. That is hypocrisy and bullying. True strength is dialogue, not domination. Threats shows weakness, and that is how I see it. She's asking us what is our pride. Our pride is clear. You want to know? You want to know the industry, commerce, trade, real estate, taxes that you get, that your governors pocket. Our skills are our pride. Innovation, resilience. Pride is not noise or constructing few English or making statement, unreasonable statement, childish statement. That is not pride. It is not noise. Pride is performance. And we protect our rights everywhere we go, legally and peacefully. Hey, let's do an economic reality check. I'm still answering her note. If Igbos left today, northern markets, Lagos and Abuja, it will fail. Let me not talk about how long, but it will fail. Because for now, maybe later, but for now, we dominate this market. If she truly wanted we to go, like the Norths claim, hey, go now, she should call for a referendum. Gather their people and let's call for a referendum. Threats and shouting cannot erase the truth. Igbos are essential to Nigeria's survival. That is the fact. I'm not begging you to accept it. My people, here is the reason. Do not be intimidated by such angry voices. And do not rush into emotional arguments. Know your rights and history. A lot of people have responded to her quickly. I am not really satisfied with some response she this is the one that will knock her out. Let her contest this. I'm still talking to my people. Igbo people, I want you to understand something. Igbo people, let me go back. You should not be intimidated by such angry voices. And do not rush to give emotional arguments. Think about it. Know your rights and history. Understand your contribution in this country in terms of commerce, market, gas, real estate, and trade. And in Igbo, you should demand respect. You are not a guest. They said we are one Nigeria when we try to live. We are citizens. We have every right. So, ignore threats in Igbo. Plan ahead, but ignore the threats. They reveal insecurity, not strength. Igbo, I want you all to all remain united. The world notices divided people. Unity gives power. Akuruono, akuruono, akuruono. Let this video remind everyone, Igbos are not useless. We are hardworking, we are innovative, and we are resilient. And no angry rant or rubbish on social media or construct of few sentences can change that. So, Northern lady, your anger is misplaced. Stop shouting. Stop threatening. Fix your own house. Stop blaming groups for failures caused by bad leadership and corruption. For now, we are still Nigerians. We have rights as citizens. We still contribute to this country. If you so much love Nigeria, which I am not telling you that I hate, and you want Nigeria to grow, invest in unity, true unity, dialogue, and fairness. You cannot threaten or insult us. We are not scared by that. This is IGBO AREA TV. We speak the truth. We educate. We defend our people.